everybody, it is June and it is time for another project and swap. So I was in my Dollar General the other day and they had some of this fun foam for $1 a package. It's 6x9. There's 5 pieces in here and it's 2 millimeters thick. Here's one I've been working on, and you can see it's fairly thin, and it has the peel off back where it's sticky. And it was only $1, so I figured for $1 I couldn't really mess it up. So I've been wanting to try making my own stamps, and I thought this would be the quickest, easiest, and cheapest way to start out. So this is the very first project for making our own stamps. I've kind of got us a graduated stamp making, but this is beginner or even remedial one. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to see was, could you run fun foam through your die cut machine? And I decided, oh, I just dropped that one. Okay, I'll pick it up in a second. To try it with a Thinlit first, because if anything was not going to work, it'd be a Thinlit. And as you can see, not only did the Thinlit cut it, it also embossed it. So once I had done an entire sheet of them, I had 2 positive feathers and an entire sheet of negative. And I decided to try stamping with them to see, okay, I can make them. Can I stamp with them? Well, you can. Here are the 2 feathers, and I think they look fabulous. And then this negative that I used, there it is. I don't know that I really look at it and think feathers. I think it looks more like fall leaves, like oak leaves and stuff. But I definitely like it and think it makes a great background. So I may play with it a little bit. I'm also, I don't know if you can see on here, it's got impressions, indentions, where the edge of it sat. I should have done it before I did the video, but I kind of forgot about it. I'm going to heat this up and see if those pop out and if that makes a difference. If it does, I'll make an amended additional second part 2 something video. Okay, so that is using your die cuts. It works. Use your die cuts, make you some new stamps. So next I wanted to try punches. So this is just a 1-inch circle punch. It's by EK, whoever that might be. I think I just picked this one up at Walmart. I needed a 1-inch circle punch and Walmart just happened to have one. It worked. It punched the fun foam and left a great negative. And there's the circles and there's the negative. But I will tell you, my good punches, my Stampin' Up! Punches, would not work because the fun foam won't go in it. This is 2 millimeter fun foam. If I can find 1 millimeter, I'll try it and make it again an additional video. But I don't know if you can find 1 millimeter fun foam. That's awful thin. Okay, next I just did some freeform cutting. So I made me a little wonky house, and here he is stamped. Alright, you're going to see there's a spot here that didn't stamp, and if you look at my stamp, there's a line with no ink. What happened is when I was cutting this out, and I don't know if you can see it, but right there, I accidentally bent the cardboard cutting it out. And this foam is so thin that it actually followed that bend line, and that is now a dip in the stamp. So when you're using this, really look at your cardboard and make sure your cardboard's in good shape, because if it's got irregularities, your fun foam's gonna follow them. I think it's a cool stamp, and I think that just gives me one more place to add some kind of little detailing or decoration, so I'm gonna use it. But I wouldn't want it on some things. I had just some little triangles left over, so I just stuck them down, and I think they make a pretty cool little stamp. Again, I had just some odds and ends. I cut them into strips, and I think that makes a really cool stamp. this is really the only one other than the wonky house that I planned out. I wanted leopard spots. I think I came up with absolutely fabulous leopard spots. I just cut them free-handed, and I love them. So, for your swap, it will be 5 stamps. Now, I'll tell you, if it's something you ran through your punch or die that is just something like this, so they're just going to peel off and stick to a piece of cardboard, then I would suggest just mail it just like this. It'll save you bulk, it'll save you weight, and it'll definitely save you postage, okay? If it is something like this, where it has to be put together to make any sense as to what kind of a stamp it is, because if I sent this to somebody, they probably wouldn't look at these 5 little pieces in a bag and say, or an envelope, and say leopard spots. So if it's something like this, then yeah, you're going to pretty much have to stick them on cardboard to mail them. All right? But whichever you're doing, 5 stamps mailed to your partner. All right? Okay. Everybody have fun. Get you some dollar fun foam and see what you can make.